Hi, welcome to Art-Alchemy. I wanted to share something with you that I actually recently bought. But before I do that, before I forget, these are Daniel Smith and they're brand new. They're, I believe, 16, 15 millimeters. This is ivory black, and this is French ochre. So I don't really use these colors in watercolors. They're too, I guess, too strong or too muted. So I don't like the earthly colors when it comes to watercolors. I like bright pastels, all that. So I've been wanting um to probably have to trade with someone. So one of you, I don't know if Miranda's interested or somebody else. Daniel Smiths are really expensive. So that's how I ended up with these two, because I bought a trio, and out of that trio I only kept one, and these two I was kind of like, I don't know about these. So yeah, if one of you is interested or whatever, perhaps we could trade with something else equivalent to Daniel Smith. I think I want to try. I've been curious about not Van Gogh, the other California watercolorist, or even some of the other ones um, that are equivalent to Daniel Smith. So if you want to do that, then go ahead and email me or message me on Instagram, whichever the case might be. So that's that with Daniel Smith. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Look at this. It is a traveling junk journal that I bought from nevermorecreation17.com. She has a YouTube channel, and you could find her on YouTube. But nevermorecreation17.com is her website where you go and purchase the stuff. On YouTube, she only shows the journals and the stuff that she has. Lindsay Zenner is her YouTube, and I'll link it below so you guys could hit her up. But oh my gosh, so I've been wanting. This is a person named Alejandrina that she sells her junk journals through Nevermore Creation 17. Oh my gosh. And like they're so big. Look at this. Look at the spine. Look how big that is. It's like huge. It almost reminds me of encyclopedia. So when I bought this, I mean, it looked big on screen, but I didn't think it was like this chunky. Like this is like work on it, don't go anywhere type of journal. So I bought this because it was a traveling journal and I like to travel, and I've traveled before, so I've been wanting something big so I could print out a lot of my digitals that I over the years that I accumulated, and I just store and put them somewhere, right, in a traveling journal. So this is it. And actually the journal that I showed you guys previously, and the one that I did right in the beginning of the year when I started my channel, was inspired because of Alejandrina. I think somewhere last year, she started sending her journals to Lindsay, and her journals are always. I think mine is a medium size, but she actually goes a little bigger, this size now, and just a little bit smaller, but still compared to a regular journal, they're still pretty big. Regular journals are normally this small, and then like super thin, like one or two. Even if it has two signatures, it'll still be kind of quite small. But this is like massive. I received it yesterday and I unpacked it early this morning. And oh my gosh, that's why I wanted to show you guys. Look, this is something else that I bought. Some tags, so they're nice. So look, she doesn't embellish, but in my case, she doesn't need to. In reality, because the way that she does her her journals, like I would like to embellish it because it's travel theme. Um, so it's okay. But I'm gonna show you one signature. Look, it has four chunky signatures. So I bought it for 70, I believe, between either 75 or $78. But I should have paid 100, because look, and the paper she put actually cardstock paper. So this is cardstock. She put it all throughout, and she put other things like this envelope, which is doesn't have anything, but that's okay because it's travel theme. So, and then map, just a regular, and I have travel theme stuff. I've been wanting to do one like this, but thank God she did it for me because it would have taken me like a whole year to. I'm still quite fairly new to crafting, but I like it a lot, and that's why I kind of weigh my way through art journals because they're faster and they're easier to do. I don't know. That's what I say, and I don't know how long this took her, but um, yeah, I should have paid 100 instead of 70 something, but that's what Lindsay had it as. So yeah, she could have done it because it's a little less embellished than the one she had, but hey, for me this works because, like I said, it's travel theme. But look at her choice. See what I'm saying? This is like cardstock, and look how thick it is, and like I like that she gives it this little like dimension. I love this color, but it's like over here is a different color. I think she might have coffee dyed or something. And then she has simple stuff like stickers, but I like what she did, like where she could. This is kind of like I think tissue paper. I want to say like stuff like that. You see, I didn't even see that before, cause I saw it like really early in the morning. So I'm a painter, so I really like this detail, cause I could add more to it. It's a little like ship. I think it's like a sticker or something. I don't know. I feel something, but it's quite nice. That's what I'm telling you. This I don't know where she got it, and it's quite thick. And what I like is like, I'll show you really quick. So I am gonna concentrate more on like uh travel journals. Lot smaller than this, of course. Ooh, but I like what she did here, which is kind of like what I want to do. Instead of me putting so much cardstock, I would actually mix it with cardstock and like one of these cardstocks like glued or and sewed on to wallpaper. That's why you'll have wallpaper on one side, and then on the inside you'll have the like the embellish thing, and it will be almost like a self embellish, almost like scrapbooky. But like I said, when it comes to travel, you don't necessarily write a lot. You place a lot of like pictures and postcards and stuff that you get from the actual places, and then you want to store them, right? So this is kind of like the idea, but she like this one I might turn it into like put something inside, decorated it, and then just like glue it on here, and then it'll be like a little like folder type. But I like the way that she did it because I had that's why partially that's why I actually silently bought it. The only thing I don't like, and she did it here, but because she put so much cardstock, I didn't really mind, is that some crafters do this. They put this is like a large coffee theme, coffee or tea dyed paper, and it's just like flimsy paper. But yet they did it as a like a little tuck. And I don't like that, especially in the middle, because in the middle it's supposed to be something like the wow factor. But in this case, I didn't really mind because, like I said, um, she put so much cardstock, so much thought into, and it's huge that I didn't really mind. But and like if there was a small journal, and like let's say I would have paid $40, which I have in the past in very small journals. They're embellished, but they're very small. Like I would have been like I don't like that. Sorry to say, but and I don't do that on mine. I try to put a lot of like the art journals have a lot of specialty papers. Then I mix it with a little bit of regular nice paper, and I do have a lot of, but this is the idea because when we travel, what do we do? So that's why I got this, because I wanted to see how someone like her that we have similar interests would do it. So this is a page, like I like art history and stuff, and I have a art history book from the past. But what do we do when we travel? So we go to museums, and you want to learn, about something. So yeah, that's kind of like the idea that I have, where I could put a page like our history from an art history book, like a painting or whatever, and or like something about a museum. Like I have a couple from Boston when I lived there, and all this other stuff, and you put it on a travel theme. Why? Because yeah, we do go to museums and stuff like that, and like I like that she put like travel. I noticed because I read a little bit travel theme like pages from a book or something. So that was pretty cool. And that's really thoughtful because that's kind of why I wanted to see how somebody like her, that in my sense, I like what she does, would actually, oh, my finger, sorry guys, my finger. And see, this is so a lot of like large tucks and stuff like that. I noticed she glued them and then she didn't have enough of it. So she glued them, and I think it's because the way she does. So that's one signature, and then on this one, I'm just gonna show you up to here. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so pretty. So this is like another one of those pages that I tell you that they're old travel type related. It's like an old map or something. But this is the cute things that she did. So I flipped it and I was like, oh wow, right? World traveler. Yes, I am. But then on here, I was like, what is this? She actually glued like a piece of what do you guys call it? That clear, it's not plasticky. Well, yeah, sort of like um but anyway, they you we tend to put on they tend to cut it and use it in like when they're storing the ephemera. But yeah, it's pretty cool because I like the way, see, you can't really see it on there, but it is here. See, now you can see it. And it makes everything behind it like so much better. So I was like, ooh, that's a cool idea that I didn't think about. I could do that, and have like little tabs and stuff. I've the only thing, if you guys are digital makers or whatever, like what I notice is that there's not like a large selection of digitals. There's really not. I only seen a few where it's like world travel related. And like in this case, that's why I'm so glad I bought this from Alejandrina, because she actually went out of her way to make like a huge journal, but I noticed that the cardstock pages are not the same. So she must have collected over a period of time like a travel theme type of paper stack of papers, and then she just added a couple more here like line paper, like the ones that show you that they're like they're from a book, and then just the ones that they're pictures from back in the day, like a long time ago, like vintage, did I say? And they're travel related. So that's probably what she did, because yeah, I've been struggling to find, and I wish like one of those really fancy like um people that they do what is it that they do uh paper pads or digital would create like a world theme um digital. I don't know, if I guessing nobody creates it, then I'll get with someone that I might know and like do that, because I have a lot of pictures that I took. Like I went to Germany, I went to France, I went to Spain, and I saw Granada. It's very huge. The fortress or whatever. I saw a couple of them actually from the Arabia when that time that they belonged to Morocco, and they were Arabic. Don't tell Spanish people like that because I don't like that. But I've been to Mexico as a child, as an adult, um, also Cancun. I've been across the states as well, to a lot of states. I lived in a lot of states by choice. But I Thailand, like I have pictures of Thailand. I took a couple from Shanghai when I stopped there. Now from Hawaii on my two trips, all this stuff. So I have actual pictures, and it's like, why doesn't anybody get with me and we could create like 50 pages, 100 pages or something, travel theme, and that way people could, buy that digital set, and then if they're a specific country that they're going to, they could do that. But if, like me, that I've been to several countries and I still want to travel, this would be more suited because it's just all collective and eclectic. And I like nature too, so I do like to go to the museums and do all this stuff. So it's a thought that it's been ringing on my head because I've been looking and looking, and I only have like a couple of things here and there that I bought, mostly maps. But maps, I had a whole book, a whole atlas book that I created, like where that's where I do my swatches, and that's where these journals from Alejandrina also came in handy because the inspiration, like I said, behind those two journals were because of her. And now I have an actual journal. But see, also wanted to share, look what she did. She did this in the front. This is the front. And in the back, this is actually like the little squiggly things that we get from like the grocery produce that they're sitting at the bottom of the cardboard box. So that's like something so simple, and it looks so nice. It looks kind of elegant, actually. Gives it a different dimension to this whole piece, something that I've never would have thought of. But I am gonna like put like uh I shouldn't say glitter, but it's like iridescent paint on it, acrylic paint, and then it'll be really nice and shiny. But anyway, this is kind of what I wanted to show you and just share my thoughts. Also, thank you all, that made all these comments about, my junk journal giveaway. And like I said, there will be more giveaways. We're gonna celebrate all the milestones, small and big, and everything in between. If you guys have a question too about what kind of videos would you like to see, or what kind of uh other than art, like maybe what kind of journal theme related videos you want to see, then let me know and I'll make it happen. Okay, you hope you guys have a good midday, and talk to you guys later. Bye.